Worms of the Earth by Robert E. Howard. Narrated by Mark Bowen. Chapter 1. Strike in the nails, soldiers, and let our guests see the reality of our good Roman justice. The speaker wrapped his purple cloak closer about his powerful frame, and settled back into his official chair, much as he might have settled back in his seat at the Circus Maximus, to enjoy the clash of gladiatorial swords. Realization of power colored his every move. Wedded pride was necessary to Roman satisfaction, and Titus Sulla was justly proud. For he was military governor of Eboracum, and answerable only to the Emperor of Rome. He was a strongly built man of medium height, with the hawk-like features of the purebred Roman. Now a mocking smile curved his full lips, increasing the arrogance of his haughty aspect. Distinctly military in appearance, he wore the golden-scaled corselet and chased breastplate of his rank, with the short stabbing sword at his belt, and he held on his knee the silvered helmet with its plumed crest. Behind him stood a clump of impassive soldiers with shield and spear, blond Titans from the Rhineland. Before him was taking place the scene which apparently gave him so much real gratification, a scene common enough wherever stretched the far-flung boundaries of Rome. A rude cross lay flat upon the barren earth, and on it was bound a man, half naked, wild of aspect with his corded limbs, glaring eyes, and shock of tangled hair. His executioners were Roman soldiers, and with heavy hammers they prepared to pin the victim's hands and feet to the wood with iron spikes. Only a small group of men watched this ghastly scene, in the dread place of execution beyond the city walls. The governor and his watchful guards, a few young Roman officers, the man to whom Sulla had referred as guest, and who stood like a bronze image, unspeaking. Beside the gleaming splendor of the Roman, the quiet garb of the man seemed drab, almost somber. He was dark, but he did not resemble the Latins around him. There was about him none of the warm, almost oriental sensuality of the Mediterranean, which colored their features. The blond barbarians behind Sulla's chair were less unlike the man in facial outline than were the Romans. Not his were the full curving red lips, nor the rich waving locks suggestive of the Greek. Nor was...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?